You do the responsible thing and put money away every month, only to watch it sit there doing absolutely nothing. Saving money feels secure, but the complexity of stocks and index funds brings an emotional volatility that keeps many people on the sidelines. This hesitation creates a divide between those who simply preserve their cash and those who actually grow it. If you leave $10,000 in a typical savings account earning 1% interest, you end up with $12,200 after 20 years. That same $10,000 invested at a 10% historical market average yields $67,000. This gap proves that building wealth depends less on the act of saving and more on where that money is placed. A savings account has one specific job: to protect your money. It is not designed to grow it. To build financial independence, you have to transition your assets from a state of pure protection into an engine for growth. Before you buy a single stock, you need to calculate 3 to 6 months of your bare minimum living expenses. If you need $3,000 a month to survive, you must set aside $12,000 in cash. This money is strictly for emergencies. It stays in a high-yield savings account and is never used for investments or speculative opportunities. It is your financial insurance policy. If you skip this step, the moment your car breaks down or a medical bill arrives, you will be forced to sell your investments to cover the cost. An emergency fund ensures your portfolio never has to be liquidated at the wrong time. To manage the anxiety of market risk, you should categorize your finances into 2 distinct buckets: safety money and growth money. Your safety bucket holds your emergency fund. Its job is to provide stability, meaning the balance stays predictable and accessible at all times. Your growth bucket holds your investments. Its job is to expand over long periods, which requires you to accept that its value will fluctuate and dip in the short term. Establishing this physical and mental separation is what protects your long-term strategy. When you know your living expenses are covered, the daily movements of the stock market become much easier to ignore. Next, you open a brokerage account and initiate a transfer for a small amount, such as $50. This initial deposit isn't about immediate profit. It is about breaking the psychological barrier of moving money into the market and turning a complex idea into a simple, repeatable habit. Beginners often get distracted by complexity. They try to pick individual winning stocks or jump into volatile crypto speculation, which often leads to unnecessary losses and frustration. A more effective approach is using a broad market index fund. This is the only tool most people need to successfully participate in market growth. An index fund allows you to buy a small piece of the entire market at once. Your $50 investment is automatically spread across hundreds of top companies, providing instant diversification. This strategy is simple and highly effective. In fact, Warren Buffett has repeatedly recommended low-cost index funds as the best choice for the average investor. Successful investing is rarely about outsmarting the market. It is about using simple tools to minimize your risk while capturing the growth of the global economy. The final step is to automate the process. You can set your brokerage app to pull a specific amount from your bank account every month and invest it automatically. Consider a $300 monthly contribution. Over 25 years, you will have contributed a total of $90,000 of your own earnings into the account. At an 8% average annual return, your balance would grow to $285,000. $195,000 at total is pure investment growth that happened while you were focused on your life. Eventually, the market will decline sharply. These periods of volatility are inevitable and will test your psychological resolve and your commitment to the plan. For an automated investor, a market downturn is actually an advantage. It is a period where your fixed monthly contributions can acquire more value for the same price. When prices drop, your $300 investment buys more shares of the index fund. When the market eventually recovers, you hold a larger portion of the market than you would have if prices had stayed high. Long-term success is built on the discipline to ignore daily headlines. By letting your automated systems run through every market cycle, you allow compounding the time it needs to work. By following these steps, you have established a dual-layered financial system. You now have a liquid cash buffer protecting your lifestyle and an automated engine building equity in the global market. The most significant financial transformation happens when your strict cash defense and your automated market offense finally work in tandem. You have replaced the frustration of stagnant savings with the confidence of ownership. Your money is no longer sitting still. It is actively participating in the growth of hundreds of the world's most successful companies. Saving provides you with stability, but investing is what eventually provides you with freedom. Which stage of this path are you currently on? Let me know in the comments.